Crazy Hungarian Joe here. Hope everybody had a happy New Year's. Hope everyone was safe. I hope my audience is still around. Not too much partying, I hope. It's Friday night, a Friday night video. Got some comics to show everybody. Got some new comics. Got some Silver Age. Got some Bronze Age. I got it all, baby. I got it all. All right, so we'll start. Here we go. Went to my LCS, local comic shop, and picked up a couple of things. Also had a mail call recently, and got some stuff. So let's show you here. First thing I got is the DC Compact Comics, which is such a bargain. They're only like $10 a piece, and you get some full stories. Quite a few. They're also coming out with like a vintage one too, with like Superman, the early years, some Flash, some Batman. Those are about $40 a piece. I saw those at Barnes and Noble. Might pick some of those up. I don't know. I don't know if I have time. So I picked this up. Batman Hush by Loeb and Lee. Lee and Loeb. But yeah, just kind of shows all of the comics in the run. I love Hush. I think it's such a good story. I love the artwork. Everything about it. It's just kind of neat. And then here, of course, at the end of it, keep reading DC Comics Compact. We got, we're going to have some Long Halloween, Batman Court of Owls Saga, Watchmen, and of course I showed you my All-Star Superman. We got Joker, Wonder Woman Earth 1, Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens, and Catwoman, Trial of the Catwoman. So we got some of those coming. It's just nice to have this collection of the comics. That's interesting. I'm not too familiar with Failsafe. I read that. I got one of those from the library. That was a really good story. Batman Ego and Other Tales. Not too familiar on that one, but you know, got my boys right there. Woo! And like I said, Batman and Robin Year One. It's a newer series that came out. If you're not reading it, you should be. Especially if you're an old school kind of guy, Bronze Age kind of person. Great story. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So, Batman Hush. Then I picked up another issue 3 of 4, DC Horror Presents. Picked that up. Like Captain Strangelove said, Hans, he said, it's the most attractive cover ever of Wonder Woman. Captain Strangelove, man. One of the reasons why I'm doing this. If you check out his channel, he's got his older stuff. I mean, he's got such a collection of just pure pulp. It's awesome. We got a New Gods advertisement there. Also, I noticed Aquaman #1 came out. And it looks really interesting. Here they tried to sucker me into the Justice League, the Atom Project. Connecting with the Justice League Unlimited. But the first story here in the issue number 3 is Batman. Buried alive kind of thing. It was pretty good. Abby Arcane says it right there. She's messing with Batman. Don't mess with Batman, Abby. You're such a sweetheart. But I really like the artwork in this issue. Can't remember who did it. Patrick Horvath, McFarlane Toys, right there. That's the statues. Those are kind of, I have no desire to start getting those, but the Joker one looks pretty sweet. And then the second one was with Adam Strange. And I like the artwork in that too. See how it's kind of that older? It's simple. It's not too over. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a George Perez freak, but it's just kind of simple. Emphasis on the story. Great artwork on that one. They've collected Spores. Patrick Horvath, he wrote it. And drawn by Gargoyles of Gotham. I'm not too familiar with that. Okay. Then, of course, I got one of my favorite books coming out right now. We got the Justice League Unlimited. Good times, good times. Getting attacked by some stuff. Got some Constantines in it. Creeper. And he's smoking too. Damn him. It's funny they didn't put a disclaimer for that. Good book, good story. Justice League Unlimited. Then, Constantine's in this one also. Issue number 3 of a really awesome book is Batman Full Moon. This is the glow-in-the-dark cover. You notice the werewolf with the cape. Great artwork in this, too. It's got Satanas in there. And it's really funny because in the whole story, Constantine keeps, like, bringing up times when he and Zatanna hooked up, so to speak. And she's kind of basically just telling him to shut up. But that's a good one. That's another. Full Moon is also a really good newer comic that's out and about. And, of course, I had to pick up Hell on Earth is Coming, Spawn 360. Can't go wrong with all that. Fun stuff. Yeah, I just Spawn. I don't know. Spawn. And there's Lilith. We know who Lilith is in legend. Lilith, folks. Little backstory here. Lilith was Adam's first wife. But she wasn't subordinate or didn't, I mean, she didn't make him eat an apple or anything like that. Or she didn't talk to snakes. She was just like, dude, cook your own frickin' bananas. Make your own stuff. So she was kicked out. And in vampire lore, Cain and Abel, Cain was the original vampire who was seduced by Lilith. Just worthless knowledge that you now have, I'm sure, if you haven't known that. But most people who, you know, I'll shut up. JSA, the new cover came out. Look at that. Higgy, I saw your video, dude. I saw that. I thought of you. There's a couple of variants, but I didn't want you to feel hurt. But I felt your pain when you showed this cover. I mean, look at that. Leave Hawkman alone. Leave him alone. Here's a little excerpt from Aquaman #1. I'm experimenting with this lighting I have, and I realize that I need more backlight, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Aquaman and a shark. Yes. But Justice League Unlimited is really good. Or, excuse me, JSA is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. And then they got a new Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum. Might be interesting. I don't know if that's Hal Jordan or if that's Guy Gardner. I guess we'll find out. And of course, I picked up Creature Commandos. I did start reading these. I had to. We're on issue 4 here, 4 or 6. I showed the first 3 last week. But it's I like it. There's Frankenstein smashing some shit up. Can I say stuff? Yeah. Creature Commandos. Haven't watched the show yet. On HBO Max or Max. I heard it's really good. I don't know. Just gonna wait. And then I picked up a couple variants. Green Lantern issue 59. First appearance of Guy Gardner. Kind of tells his origin story about where he popped out of, which I didn't know. I didn't think that he was that old because this comic came out in what, 64? 68. I thought Gardner was a child of the 80s. But I guess not. You too can play the game. Little Supergirl, 80-page giant. We got some Sinestro. A bunch of stuff there. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I've started reading it. I'm almost done with it. But then, since that was there and I saw it, I picked up. Not really a Marvel guy. My son and I watched Disney Plus. We watched Punisher season 1. Oh, you know the Netflix, the Punisher, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Those were so good. Defenders, so good. So yeah, I'm watching them again, and it's just kind of, yeah, bloody as hell, that first Punisher. Oh my God. We got some Captain America chillaxing. Daredevil, Defenders, Hulk, Conan. You know, those are my major. Fantastic Four are my majors. I can't even get into the Spider-Man yet. It's just too, it'll just be too much. And here's an older one. I'm just going to kind of show whatever I've been reading. And this here is a Bronze Age 72 February, March. GI Combat. Jeb Stewart and a Haunted Tank. A couple of stories there. And I'm getting acquainted with the GI Combats. I didn't know how much extra stuff they put in it. You know, they put in a lot of stories. The USS Stevens, Dreams, just kind of talks about, you know, the people that are the soldiers, the sailors that are on the boat. You know, Cookie dreamed of a higher rank of becoming the chief petty officer. And they show him cooking there. But they also have like maps and show diagrams of the the Flying Tigers. That was a really good one. That was a great story in this book. Excuse me while I lick my fingers. Got the mail call here. I would like to congratulate you on GI Combat 150. And I read all those too. I love it. Only 25 cents, 52 pages, don't take less. Only 25 cents, only 25, going once. GI Combat, issue 152. Then I picked up another, collecting all the Special Crisis crossovers. Got my list. I noticed Cheap Comic Collector's got one coming out tomorrow. Rob, I'm going for it, man. I'm going for it. Got to beat out Heath. I picked up Green Lantern 194. This kind of takes place as they're collecting. Is the Harbinger and the Monitor are collecting everybody for the first little fight there. Oh, on video cassette. Only $24.95, folks. You can get the Transformers movie. And Starfire's getting married on the new Teen Titans. And it isn't to Nightwing. Damn her. You'd think that Dick Grayson would learn. You know, keep the ladies private. You know, don't. No, learn from Batman. Batman, horrible. Batman was a horrible head judge of character when it came to the ladies he dated. Except for Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. Holy crap. Holy crap. But yeah, we got Green Arrow there too, and Black Canary. The 80s haircut Black Canary. So, got that. Another one checked off. These next two are kind of fun. Ha! It's got some puzzles in it. Some Adventures of Kool-Aid Man. Ooh, yeah. Ah, my goodness. Goodness. 1983 General Foods. But yeah, secret codes, crossword puzzles. Kool-Aid Man in Thirst in Space. Right there. Ha! Yeah. I have no idea what this big yellow thing is, but 60-cent value, and they even have, look at that, coming soon, Kool-Aid Man video game. Bring it. Is that for the Mattel Electronics Atari 2600? Atari 2600. And you might, when you were younger, may have gone to a certain store to pick up accessories, games, and little 2600 console. And if you did that, then you would have gone to Radio Shack. And if you were out there at a certain specific time, I'd have to say back in, oh, who knows, you'd pick up this. The Superman. Compliments of Radio Shack. I've seen some of you guys on some of your videos showing this, and I finally got my own. Yay! Look at that. Oh. My son and I were talking when we were watching. Then he started watching some of the old 1981 Spider-Man TV show that was on NBC, I believe. And I'm like, dude, 1981. He's like, how old were you? I'm like, about 8. You know, and I go, think of it. 81, you had Spider-Man, you had Hulk. A couple of years, or the next year, then you had Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. But in the movie theater at that time, you had Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Blade Runner, John Carpenter's The Thing. What a beautiful time to grow up, wasn't it, guys? Ladies? Wasn't it? You had all that wonderful stuff. Yup. 1976. Marvel Comic Group's all new king size annual number 10 for only 50 cents, co starring the Human Fly, the Amazing Spider Man. Number 10 annual. And if you're a sports fan, there you can get some Spalding. We've all played T-ball, and we've all had gloves. Spalding. Part 2, said the spider to the fly. See, that's the Spider-Man. See, when I was younger, what I would do is my brother and I would go spend, crap ton of money on comics, and he would like have them all pristine and stuff. Me, because my Mego, I would destroy my toys. I'd get Spider-Man toys. And remember the one with the hook, the arms, and kind of electronic? I would cut out. Okay, so like I would see a cool Spider-Man in a cool pose doing something, and I would cut him out. And I'd put him in a little photo album, with the film. And I'd put him in scenes like Doc Ock fighting Spider-Man. My brother, he wasn't too impressed. In fact, he hated it because I was cutting up his comics. Love you, Todd. My big bro. Picked up DC Comics Presents Superman and the Atom. I will not resist until you've been avenged, Superman. This is issue number 51. Working on this run. It's hard to do on the cheap comics. Rob's $2 claim sale because everybody wants these. And everybody wants them. Yes. I believe this was, what did I say, 82. They're in that time frame I was just talking about. Yeah, 77 to 83, 84. I think up until the last Starfighter was just... Another Marvel title I love, I'm going to start a run on it too, is issue number 78. This came out in a 92. Not really into that. It'll probably pick up 1 through 50, I imagine. But Wonder Man, Hawkeye, Iron Man, and the U.S. Agent. West Coast Avengers, issue number 78. I graduated from high school in 92. Useless information. Boring conversation anyway. Luke! So we got Iron Man. We got Doctor Strange. Part 3 of 4, Infamous Monsters of Hollywood. I never, when I was collecting these when I was younger, West Coast Avengers, I had issues like one. I had the miniseries, limited miniseries. Bob Hall, who comes to our Comic-Con every year. Signs comics, does some art for everybody. I had like the regular series that probably had 1 through 30 at the time. And then in 1985, August, we have volume 1, number 26 of The Thing. Big Top Brawl. I don't think they had a Human Torch. They always kind of, The Thing always kind of had his own thing going on, Oh, The Adventures of Quick Bunny. Nice. And I had issue number 3 last week. From Brand Sweetened Cereal, we got The Untold Legend of the Batman, number 1. Got number 3, I showed that last week. Which I read it and I'm like, why are they talking about that? Now I know. And of course, it's the Joker's on there. And In the beginning. And here's what I'm saving for everybody. Oh, excuse me. Superman, issue 186. Go check. And Higgy, I don't give a damn either. Covers on. The staples are working. But issue number 9 in your video last night, JLA, it's coming apart a little bit. See that? Don't care. Every page is there. The cover's still intact. And I usually don't collect a lot of Superman, so this is my oldest Superman issue I have. 1966, I believe. Okay. That's my haul for this week. The comics I got to show you. Not really have a lot of other stuff this week. It was been kind of busy doing some stuff. I do plan on maybe going live tomorrow night. We'll see how that. I keep saying see how that works. So I'm just saying, if you're on YouTube and you go to live and you see my pretty face, maybe a couple other people, say hi. I don't know. I've never done a live before. I'm going to tomorrow night. It's going to be fun, exciting. I'm nervous and scared. I'm wet. I'm scared. Gene Wilder, Young Frank, or the producers. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a good movie. Anyway, so that's my Friday video. Like I said, I might be going live. Probably will be going live tomorrow night at some point. So if you see it, come on and say hi. I hope I'm not stepping on anybody who's live. I'll check with most of my YouTube friends to see if they are. I don't want to step on anybody's toes if they have a regular show or anything like that. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button. Very much appreciated. And it takes me a couple of days, but please make comments. I like to read what everybody's thoughts are and what they're doing, and if they've read the comics or if they have any other comic suggestions for me. That would be awesome. I'm all about that. Talking, communicating. Anyway, all right. You guys have yourself a great evening. Have yourself a great weekend. I believe Comic Book Memories is canceled for tomorrow. Rob and Shannon, but they will be back next week. And then you also have the $2 claim sale, Cheap Comic Collector at 11:45 Central. Always fun. You don't have to buy anything. Read the chat. Involve yourself in the chat. But he's got a great show. He's got a great show. Just a lot of fun. A lot of good comics. But you guys have yourself a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Have a happy New Year. I hope the holiday season went well for all of you. Let's look forward to this year. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to start eating more vegetables. No red meat. None. Yuck, turkey burger. Yuck. You got to do what you got to do. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon.